Alright, let me fix the camera a little bit. It's laggy. Let's see. That's better. Alright, we want to start off with saying Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shah, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shah, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shah. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone. And I want to give sincere peace and salutation to all the Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. And before I say anything, I just want to start off with a scripture in 2 Corinthians. Well-known scripture. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right now, we know his devices can fall into a lot of different categories, but the category we're going to focus on is why the woman is over us. And you know, it makes sense why Esau took that route, you know, in terms of oppressing us. And I'm going to just get the account in Genesis where from the very beginning, how Eve was taken up. Now this is Genesis 3:1. It says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh, which the Lord gods had made." Elohim, you know, the powers had made. And it says, now don't get it twisted. Just because it says more subtle than any beast of the field, that don't mean that the serpent was a beast itself. You know, it says that any beast, just to use it as an example, because the serpent wasn't a snake, contrary to popular belief. You know, it was a man with the spirit of the wicked, pretty much. And he approached the woman. It says, "And he said unto the woman, Yea, have the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, the Most High hath said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die." Now, that's showing that Eve knew what was right and what was wrong at the time. You know? It says, "And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for the Most High doeth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat." You know, so you can use that in terms of how America is now. You know, you got so much different distractions, so much different things that can lead to death, like philosophy, and it would seem enticing, you know, but a man of the Lord knows better to not cross his head, because there's an order in this thing, which I'm gonna get. This is 1 Corinthians 11:1. It says, "Be ye followers of me, even as I also of Hamashiach. Now I praise ye, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinance as I delivered them unto you, as I delivered them to you. But I will have ye know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High." Right? You see? So there's an order in this thing, you know? And we know since Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah is our head, we knew not to cross them from the very beginning. So the serpent never came at the man, you know? He went to the woman because she was of a weaker vessel, you know? As said in Sorry. 1 second. This is 1 Peter 3:7. It says, likewise ye husbands do well with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wives as unto the weaker vessel. See, they are the weaker vessel. You know, they don't have that strength to fight off these demons like a man would. You know, because she wasn't made or set up like that. You know, so the serpent knew that, and he beguiled her. You know, and as I did a video on discretion is the key, using Samson as an example, you know, the downfall was his woman. His downfall was his woman. And in this truth, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, so we understand that the woman is targeted to be our kryptonite. You know, she's falling for the same trick. You know, like if you have a baby by a woman in this world, she'll use all the tools that Esau gave to her to so-called prosper. And for her to prosper, she have to kick down the man. You know, if she want Social Security, food stamps, housing, she get all that by downing the man. Now she's able to bring in another man, but it can't be the man of the family, you know. And why did Esau set it up like that? He set it up like that because say something happened to the household when it's just a boyfriend instead of the baby's father, so to speak. You know, the baby father will be more so of protective of the family because that's his family. Whereas though the boyfriend will say, well, shit, it's not my family if it gets too hard, you know. And the point is, there's no real fight against Esau now, you know. Everything is desensitized, but the woman don't see it like that. You know, they just wanted to get ahead. You know, they fell for the bait. So Esau is going at the woman to catch the bait. You know, and we're not ignorant of this. And also the scriptures tell us in Isaiah, 1 second. This is Isaiah 3:12, and it reads, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. You see, it says, and women rule over us, you know. The children that's our oppressors like Esau, and women rule over us. See, the scriptures have us not ignorant of these things. You know, that's why the scriptures say, as things was written for our, as things was written aforetime, they were written for our learning. Roughly paraphrasing. That's why we're not ignorant of these devices that Satan put upon us, and that's why brothers gotta understand not to give that strength unto women, as the scriptures say, because we supposed to just look to our head and believe in him and walk in faith. Let the Most High direct our path, because we understand that the woman whom we are over is going ultimately, or could ultimately, lead to our destruction. That don't mean every single woman is wicked, but it's saying that it can easily be our downfall. So I'm not saying don't have a woman, but don't give your strength unto them. You know, put all your might and power and time and effort into the word, and you know, use the woman for what they for. You know, pop them. You love them. You take them out. You give them gifts. You keep them occupied. But you gotta understand that Esau put them over us in this world. And for them to prosper, they have to kick us down, and so we have to make sure we looking towards Yahweh Bashem Awashah. But that's pretty much it. That's all I got for that. It's just we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of the things he's trying to do to destroy our nation, and he's using our woman, particularly the black woman, to destroy us. And she took the bait just as Eve took the bait. And that's pretty much the gist of the lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Awashah. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to all the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.